Hey guys, Jayson121 here today, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about RuneScape, and then we're going to be talking about Rage of Bahamut. As I've become a lot more familiar about this game, we'd like to give you some tips and hints and tricks. So, scrolling down to RuneScape, we are talking about the Squill of Fortune update. That's 3 days ago. Um, I have not yet played this game. I've not logged back on since that May 1st, and I'm pretty glad because a lot of these updates just would have infuriated me more. Basically, what they're doing now, if you want to read through this, I'm not going to bore you with it, is they're increasing a lot of the rewards through the Squeal of Fortune, especially the gold rewards, and just making everything a lot more common and taking out a lot of those crappy rewards that people kept complaining about. And they're basically giving you more bang for your buck. Um, and I understand that a lot of people are not buying these $100 packages. A lot of them are just the, $20 packages here and there, maybe once a week. But you do have those certain people and those certain players that are buying those $100, $200 packages a day, even if Jagex will not admit this. And I really had to laugh about it, where it says that they've looked at the full set of statistics and a healthy bunch of players have data to hand, and how we're sure that it will keep healthy in-game economy, which was one of the big things people kept bitching about. So again, they're going against themselves once again, like how they wouldn't give free spins to any of the Quest Cape players and whatnot. So I thought that was a joke. But we're moving on from that, and we're going to talk about something a little bit more fun. We're going to talk about Rage of Bahamut, okay? Now, this is kind of what your main screen looks like here. Usually it will take you to your order up here. But what I'm really going to show you on this page right here is it has my page, which is kind of like your home page where you'll meet your order and you'll get to see your stats of your stamina, attack power, everything else like that. Your quest tab, which I use a lot. And I recommend when you're first starting out, do as many quests as you can unless there's that special monthly or weekly event, okay? And get as far as you possibly can on that. And dump all your points, all your level points into stamina to really build that up, okay? See, it takes 1 minute for a stamina point to replenish, okay? So the more stamina points you have, the longer you can go. It eventually gets to the point where it's taking you almost 15 stamina points to fight just one monster. And usually a set of 3 to 5 monsters, so over an hour to almost 2 hours for that stamina time to replenish. So really take advantage of that, guys, and build up your stamina first. And then what you're going to want to work on is you're going to want to work on your attack power. I'll explain that a little bit more later. We'll also be talking about battle and how that relates to attack and defense power. And again, I'll explain that a little bit later. And we have enhance and evolve. So moving on to my next picture, okay, I'm just going to explain what your typical card looks like for the most part. You have the name, what level it is. Once your card has been maxed out, okay, by evolving it further enough, a card's title has a special title. So this is Life Traveler, Ancient Elf, and then its rarity. SS Rare is extremely high. And you can tell its rarity also by the amount of stars it has down here, and it's leveled by the amount of orbs that are filled up. So first level, second level, third level, fourth level of evolving. Now, there's actually the card level of enhancing, which is a little bit different. And depending on its rarity, depends on its max level. There's normal, high normal, rare, S rare, SS rare, and there might even be a step above that. But guys, remember, I'm kind of just starting out, so I'm giving you a rough general appreciation of this. By maxing out the Life Traveler, you can tell that this is a level 4 evolved card, and then it's still on its level 1. And by enhancing it, it increases the stance, and by evolving it, it will also change the picture, and it increases its base stance, and it makes it enhance a lot further. And you can enhance it by taking your weaker cards and dumping it into it. So moving on to my next picture, this is just a water elemental, and you can see it's a 1 star, and it's one of 4 evolved stats. So it's a pretty good common card. And sometimes, guys, just because it's a rare card, that does not necessarily mean that it's a better card. I've seen some S rare cards out there that really are not that great. Okay, you have ones that are really good because they just have an extremely high attack and defense power, and ones that don't really have a high attack or defense power, but have an extremely good skill. You can enhance these skills in a different way, like this one says its effect is massive boost defense all, by taking other cards with other skills and evolving them into that card, okay? And what that will do is it gives you a percentage-based chance of increasing its effect, okay? So this will be skill level 1, for instance, and the chances of that going off during the battle or during a quest greatly enhances with the higher skill level that you have. I know that it at least goes up to 3 skill levels. I don't know if there's a higher one other than that, though. If I find out more information, I'll let you guys know. See, this is an SS rare card. Attack power 3030. Defense is very high. This power level here, you can have up to 5 cards in your deck, okay? And you have to have at least an attack power of 27 to put this card in your deck, okay? So if you want 5 power level 27 cards in your deck, you're going to have at least 135 attack power. Also, to attack a boss monster, it consumes a certain amount of power depending on your total power level, all your cards, plus 5 power level extra per card. So if you have 5 cards at each power level 1, okay, that's 5, and then plus 25 for each of those 5 cards, it's going to take you at least 30 power to attack that boss. And it's a little bit different with you're attacking other players in the game. Then, of course, will take at least 135 of your power level to attack another boss monster, okay? I hope that makes sense. Once you start playing the game, things kind of start to click, but keep this for reference for later. Also, there's cards that, if you notice, this is a Phoenix, which is what you get from getting all the treasures. There's 6 rings in the quest, okay, which is the lowest treasure level base. It has no orb level. Now, normally, if you have a rare card, you want to get at least 4 rare cards so you can get its max enhanced level 4 to 8. 8 being just slightly better stats, guys. So for an extremely rare card that you're trying to get, I don't recommend trying to trade or buy enough to get 4 of them. Get 8 of them. 4 should be enough. But this shows a rarity level of 3, but no orbs. So you really only need 1 of these treasure cards, and a lot of them are like that. Some cards you could not evolve any further. Let's see. This is the Angel Queen. This card you can actually get once every 10 days if you Twitter 10 consecutive days in a row. This card is used really good when you're trying to get a skill level up. You take this and you can take up to 9 other cards, and it greatly enhances the skill chance level. This seems like a pretty common card, and unfortunately a lot of rookie players, or noobs if you want to use that derogatory term, just waste these cards or trade them away. So make sure that you hang on to this card, okay, until you get a better card that you want to evolve the stats into. And this will say the maturity level of this card is maxed out, which would be like level 40 or level 50, depending on it. It's the same with this, I think, Golden Dragon says that the card's maxed out. Guys, one of the most important features, which a lot of players overlook, is if you go into your archives, okay, which is under the menu section. So I'll go back to the Gold Dragon here. Click this menu. Archives is kind of down here. You can get archive bonuses of being able to keep more cards, because after you reach that card max level, it just starts selling them into the bank, and you really lose out on a lot of good stuff. I made that mistake once. Or you get the max card bonus. So rather than taking 60 seconds to regain 1 stamina level, then it only takes 59. Not a huge boost, that's about 2%, but it adds up a lot over time, especially a weekly period. I'm working towards my 2nd card boost. I'll let you know if it just goes down to 58 or a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more. Let's see what else I got here for you guys. This is kind of what the quest screen looks like. You'll have a couple of these cardboard cutouts pop up, okay? Your stamina level will deplete by a certain percentage. This looks like about a 6 experience monster. So your stamina will go down 6 points, experience will go up 6 points, and this progress bar will rise as you get closer through completing that segment of the quest. I've actually maxed out my quest as far as I can go right now. That's 25.5. So there's about 10 levels or less per one, okay? So it goes to 1.9, and then to 2, and then 2.9, then to 3, okay? So there's quite a few different quests. And near the end, it takes about 15 stamina points to fight one monster, and you'll fight about 3 to 5 of them. And then after beating that, you'll get a treasure. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a screen that really had the treasures mapped out, but you'll either have one that has, it's normally 3 to 4 segments, and you'll either have your god symbol, your another god symbol, your demon symbol, or a man warrior symbol, okay? And then sometimes you'll have like a silver box, and that means that you're going to get the rare version out of that. Usually you'll just have a treasure chest pop up, and it'll just be kind of generic monster, okay, or card. And then every once in a while you'll have what looks like a clear chest and kind of a jewel encrusted chest, and that is the rare card. So try to target those silver boxes, guys, if you're going for better cards for your deck. That really helps out. Not a lot of players know that. Other times you'll have what looks like a gold symbol, and those are the treasure ones. So if you're trying to complete that treasure set to get your rare card, aim for that. Lastly, just to say, because I know this video is going on a little bit, guys, is my username is Jaybo785 in the Rage of Bahamut game. Our order is House of Gods, and my referral code, which please use this because it is a huge help to me and also a huge help to you if you plan on starting the game, is RUM26800. Okay? Be sure to use that card. It gives you 100,000 rubies, which really helps you evolve and enhance your cards because that's kind of like the currency of the game. You have to have that. And it also gives you an extremely rare card that people will be willing to trade for, or that you can actually use. So be sure to use that referral code, guys. I made the mistake of not doing that. So learn from my mistakes. One last thing. Your cure waters and your holy powders, which is what you use to speed up the process, it instantly refills that attack bar or your stamina bar. Save those for much later until you actually have a high stamina level or a high attack level. Don't just waste them. People will be willing to trade you very good things for these. Norm is 1 rare card for 2 cure water, or what I've been doing is 1 rare card for 3 to 5 holy powders, okay? So save on to those because they're very invaluable unless you want to spend in real life money to get those. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, message me in-game or message me here on YouTube, and I'll try to check that out. This is Jayson121 signing off.